It makes us proud to see the energy, the vitality and the confidence exhibited by our Malaysia International School students on the stage tonight. If these students are the future, then we are in very good hands indeed. To finish our program of multicultural entertainment, let me introduce two of our high school's very own divas in the making, Abir and Safa.
สำหรับการแสดงชุดสุดท้ายนะคะอาเบียและซาฟาจะขอมอบเพลงที่ชื่อว่า That's What Friends Are For ซึ่งกล่าวถึงมิตรภาพระหว่างเพื่อนให้กับน้องๆเกรด 12 นะคะ การสำเร็จการศึกษาครั้งนี้นะคะนั้นเป็นก้าวแรกสำหรับน้องๆที่จะออกไปเจอสิ่งต่างๆมากมายถึงแม้ว่าแต่ละคนจะแยกย้ายจากกันไปแต่สิ่งที่ยังคงอยู่ระหว่างพวกเขาก็คือมิตรภาพระหว่างเพื่อนค่ะ
Never thought I'd feel this way. I'm planning on to say, but do you believe I love you? I should never go away. Close your eyes and try to feel the way we do today. And if you can't remember, keep smiling, keep shining. Know you can always count on me for sure. That's what friends are for good times and bad times. I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for. Well, you came and you and me, and now there's so much more I see. And so by the way, I thank you for the time when we apart. Well, you close your eyes and know words are coming from my heart. And if you can remember, keep smiling, keep shining. Know you can always count on me for sure. That's what friends are for. In good times and bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for. Keep shining, keep smiling. Know you can always count on me, oh, for sure. 'Cause they tell you that's what friends are for. In good time and bad time, I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for. Keep smiling, keep shining. Know you can always count on me for sure. That's what friends are for. In good time and bad time, I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for. Only for sure. good luck and take care.
Thank you, Amir and Safa. May we now invite the Student of the Year, Mutazam, to the front of the stage. May we also invite Mr. Husni to the stage. Once again, thank you, Mr. Husni. Mutazam, you have a few wise words for us tonight.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sawadee Krap, Hosh Galdinis, Namaskar, Vanakkam, and Masa Al Khair. Thanks to Google Translate for that. Let me begin by saying that I'm humbled and honored by the opportunity to speak to all of you present here today. With all seriousness, I'd like to give my sincere gratitude to all the administrators, especially Mr. Husni, Mr. Matin, Mr. Noman, who guided us to become better and more civilized individuals. Although we thought you were troubling and too strict at times, as mature graduates standing here on stage, we now understand that all the torture was solely for our benefit. In addition, I'd also like to thank all our parents who devoted their lives in supporting us in every way possible and always standing by our sides when we needed them. When I first came to Pan Asia, the atmosphere felt welcoming. So just by intuition, I decided that this place was the ideal place for me. However, it wasn't easy. I had to protest and overcome both relatives and parents' pressure, as they all disliked the idea of studying in a newly growing school such as Pais, as it was at that time. Choosing to study at Pais is one of the first decisions that I made by myself in my life, and I can proudly say and confirm that it was the right one. I may not be as good as I should be. I may not be as good as I could have been, but I believe I am much better than I used to be. For that, more than anybody else, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank every single teacher who poured their hearts and souls into teaching us, spending days and nights putting us before their families. You teachers were indeed our catalysts of transformation. You were the ultimate light that guided us through the dark nightmare of high school. All the teachers, starting from Mr. Baldeep, Mr. Ernest, Mr. Fabrice, Mr. Kamal, Mr. Tariq, Mr. Idris, Mr. Steve, Mr. Marlon, Mr. Murad, Mr. Mustafa, Mr. Kao, Mr. Peter, Mr. Tim, and Mrs. Hoy. So those were our wonderful teachers who are currently present in this hall. I'd also like to thank those who are not here but have been a part of our high school experience. Mr. Harry, Mr. Rajan, Ms. Madhuri, Mr. Anil, and Mr. Jim. And last but not the least, Mr. Randy. Thank you for always being there for us, not just when we needed you for educational problems, but also as close friends who understood our personal issues and talked us through them. Without you teachers, we wouldn't be standing on this stage right now. You nurtured us into physically, emotionally, intellectually, and spiritually balanced beings who are ready to tolerate and overcome any future endeavors. Thank you once again. Now let me talk to my fellow classmates. Hey y'all, how you guys doing? I know you all are upset about leaving each other. Well, listen, graduation is not a sad thing, my friends. It's not something in which you get emotional and cry about leaving your friends or the place which became almost like your home. Though there is a high probability that we won't see each other ever again. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I'm just kidding. I love you all. We were a comfortable community, better than many other high schools, where there are more than 100 students in the class who do not even know each other's names. We felt like a family. I learned the true meaning of friendship when I met you all. I don't know, maybe I'm exaggerating a little, but I do believe we got along quite well. Although some of you were quite mischievous and annoying at times, those little things is what kept our class feeling alive. We had quite a few memorable moments. I will never forget how nicely we spent our summer holidays last year, studying physics in Chalampakir Soy 67. I will not forget the animal pool that we had to clean as our community service project in grade 9. I will not forget the smell of coffee in our class throughout grade 10 with Mr. Andy. I will not forget the day when we all planned to go watch a movie as a class and only 2 of us showed up. I will not forget all the little arguments we had in Arabic class. I will not forget the laughs we shared together for jokes that were funny and jokes that were not funny. I will not forget all the grabbings we did. I will not forget the word Bugatti. I will not forget the time when some of you pulled the fire alarm for the whole school to assemble out of the school as a prank. I will not forget this is a happy occasion as well. It's the day we and our grandchildren are going to talk and laugh about. Anyway, so during the past 2 months, I had the opportunity to stay in the school's dormitory. Although my teenage characteristics drove me into serious arguments with the supervisors there at times, I must say that it's the greatest experience I've had so far. I lived a life that was completely different from my normal one. An organized, strict, fun, independent, and a different cultured life. Especially, I will not forget all the kitchen fun that I and the amount of cheese I stole with Haris, Momit, Safar, Mikal in the dormitory. This may be irrelevant, but I will never forget one of the rules in the dormitory which said, do not speak in the toilet. So yeah, that was our dormitory. Different, I know. Friends, we may be receiving diplomas tonight, but look around this hall at your teachers and friends. Reflect on everything and realize that what you've truly earned throughout your years at PAIS. As young adults, we should and we do now understand that learning itself was not enough. We will go out into the world as members of class of 2012, as the brightest class Pan Asia will ever have. We will become some of the finest future biologists. We will become some of the finest future biologists, doctors, mechanical and software engineers, businessmen and women, or even future IB teachers, whose help you'll all be needing in the future. We will show that going through the horrible and tough life of high school was worth it, right? Once again, congratulations to the Pan Asia High School graduating class of 2012 and to everyone who helped us to get here. Enjoy the evening and thank you for listening.
Find out what we're made of.
Thank you, grade 12. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now at the end of our program. There's only one thing left to do tonight, and that involves a knife and a fork. So please enjoy the meal.
สุดท้ายนี้นะคะทางโรงเรียนนานาชาติแพนเอเชียขอขอบคุณท่านผู้มีเกียรติทุกท่านที่ให้เกียรติร่วมงานกับเราค่ะขอบคุณค่ะ
Waalaikumsalam. How are you? Very proud of her, correct? Like please don't forget the wish.